Good day, everyone. Jolene here from Chi Lifestyle. So, today's love reading is going to be what can we expect in the month of May. Okay. So, I have 3 different decks in front of us, and I have put a stone on each one. And so, it gives you an opportunity to choose the deck that will hopefully leave the message that you are needing. I will try and get into things that you need to leave behind. And then, of course, what you need to go forward and what you can expect. Now, remember, these energies can be extended. Sometimes Spirit's letting you know what's coming. And Spirit has no time of, or no understanding of time the way we do in the human world. And so it could be months before these energies kick in. Okay, so... but don't be disappointed. Wait it out a little bit longer before you get upset or feel like it's not coming in, okay? Remembering that a lot of the times we have to be in alignment with what we're wanting as well. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have got the Akashic Tarot and we have got this turquoise stone. Sorry, please mind my fingernails, I've been baking. This turquoise stone that's, I suppose, marbled. Pile number 2 is the Good Tarot and it has got the green aventurine. Pile number 3 is the Angel Tarot and you can't really see it, but it actually is a pink quartz stone. Okay, so choose the pile, choose the deck that you feel very drawn to. Don't forget to clear your energies, and I will see you at your reading. Hello and welcome to those of you who chose the turquoise marbled stone. Okay, so what we want to get into is the energies, and the first thing I wanted to know is what needs to be get rid of. So we had in the middle of the deck that came out, so I thought I'd mention it, is you need to focus more on having fun. You need to focus more on your inner child and allowing your inner child to come out. And so that means getting rid of fear, getting rid of anxiety, going out and having fun, whether it's spending time with friends, people that you love, people that you're interested in, whatever it is, it's just getting out. What you need to get rid of already, we've got at the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Roses, and that is a situation that you're at an impasse with, okay? This is someone that even though you let your guard down, their guard is always up, okay? You may have thrown in the towel, or you may have tried to come to terms with the fact that this situation's not going to get any better. And so Spirit's saying it's time for you to walk away because, you know, this is an impasse, okay? No one's moving, no one's budging. And even though you're trying or willing to work things out, this person, it's their way or the highway. And so they're not going to give, no matter how. So if this doesn't sound right, then this may not be your pile. Okay, it's time for you to end a situation and allow a new situation to come in, okay? I'm really feeling like already this is a pile that Spirit is really nudging you forward, okay? Yeah, it's time. Okay, this is the sands of time, which means the hourglass is ticking. So this means time is a matter of essence at the moment, okay? It may be saying that this is the right time to move on. It may be saying that something urgent is about to come up. It may be a timing card, which means in the right timing you will meet the right person. But I really kind of feel like it's quite urgent now. Time is running out. Not for your love life total, but in a situation where I just kind of feel like it's time out. Okay, you've given this everything and you're literally just watching. You're watching as this situation literally just fades away or ticks away or whatever that is. And Spirit's saying it's now time. Time is quite urgent. If you've been trying to make a decision, Spirit is saying it's time to make that decision. But this is something that's something is going to run out, perhaps if you don't urgently attend to the matter. Okay, so take that however it might resonate for you. There may be some bad news coming up with a house, something to do with... So this is, you maybe have had some bad news come in to do with your property or finances, okay? There may be financial blocks within your life, or just having this bad luck. It might also mean the fact that there might be some more. So just be aware of the fact that I know that this is a love reading, but it does probably affect your love life when your vibration is low. And maybe that's why there's a matter of timing, okay? It could also be, when it comes to love, it could be that there could be fights because of something to do with the house. So if you're breaking up with someone, for example, and like I say, this narcissistic person that was coming up in the beginning, or this person that you ended impasse with, it might be because of a property. Okay, so what else is pile number 1 leaving behind? So yeah, there's definitely this sense of something breaking down, okay? Now, with all the Pisces, the weather patterns have been completely whack. And again, when things in your life start falling apart, it's because the foundation wasn't good, okay? And spirit kind of needs to somehow, sometimes, it's like you feel like you've been struck by lightning, like everything is just falling apart. This is a tree that's literally been stuck and split right in half, okay? And this is, again, as much as it feels like it's bad luck, when you are in the wrong place or with the wrong person, you battle to make good things happen in your life. For the reason being is that the vibration is wrong. So what happens is you get depressed, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of depression, there's a lot of fighting. And if you're not able to fix those circumstances, and again, if this is not your pile, please go and choose another pile, because this is someone who is dealing with someone who is not changing. Okay, or they're certainly not changing in the foreseeable future. This is someone who, they stand their ground and it's their way or the highway. And if you carry on staying in this situation, you will continuously have bad news. It's like, I mean, here there's been flooding, so you might find your house will be flooded, and then next time you'll be struck by lightning, and then it's until you, and it's spirit is kind of pushing you. It's a matter of time. It's quite urgent that you deal with this, because the longer you take to make a decision, the more bad luck you're going to get in your property, or bad luck with your finances, because spirit's trying to get your attention. And until you actually listen, you might just end up losing everything, okay? And the quicker you make a decision, the quicker you have of saving whatever you have left. And it doesn't matter what's left. If there's a breakup in the house, or the house is damaged, or there's fights and you lose money, try and think of a solution pretty quickly. That solution may be it's time for you to leave. Spirit's trying to grab your attention. Okay, pile number 2. Okay, again, pile number 1, maybe pile number 2 has something for you. This is the second time this has happened. It's quite odd. But anyway, I think it's because the energies are quite similar. Spirit's trying to get your attention. If you do not listen, you will continuously have bad things happen. So it's either wake up, or Spirit's about to come and burn, crash, flood, you name it, your life with bad things, okay? When you are willing to listen, then you'll actually start to see that it's time. This situation is, they're actually trying to pull you guys apart. This lightning bolt is going to pull you guys apart. And a lot of people will be like, well, you know what, I don't think I really want this relationship anyway. Then leave. It's timing, okay? The time is now. It's urgent. Okay, so that's what hopefully you're leaving behind now in the month of April, okay? If you haven't left it behind, it's Spirit's not playing anymore, is what I'm getting, okay? That they're now coming with the forces. A lightning bolt will literally hit you next if you don't, not physically like your head, you're not going to get struck by lightning, but it's a download from Spirit that is actually coming in to rip your life apart, because they don't not love you or not like you. This person's so bad for you, and they're just trying so hard to pull you away, okay? So, okay, Now I want to leave that behind because that's all bad luck. Let's hope to learn. So what's coming in May? Let's see. Hopefully, your cards just flew right out of my hands. So let's see what they have to say. Yeah, look at this. Here's your egotistical person. What did I say? The cards don't lie, pile number one. And I'm sure, and in fact, pile number one, this is last week had the same cards. Okay. So if you always choosing pile number one, this is the same story. This is the view of the ego. This is someone who is standing in front of the mirror. There's people on either side and they cannot even see them. They cannot see the people around them. They cannot see how their words impact other people. They cannot see how their actions impact other people because all they care about is them. It's them in the mirror. They look at them and, this person could be abusive, physical abusive, emotionally abusive. And at the end of the day, all they care about is what they're going to get out of the story. And so they don't see you, they don't see the other people. They don't care how it affects anyone as long as they have whatever they want from you. Well, we're now in spring/autumn, so southern hemisphere autumn, northern hemisphere spring, and this is saying it's time for either harvest or it's time to start anew. Either which way, this is a time for you to start anew, okay? It's upright, so it's more about spring, so this is about hatchlings, little seedlings coming out, hatching, flowers blooming, and Spirit's begging you now, okay? It's quite an urgent matter for you. And Spirit's saying, only you can really change your circumstances. And to really push you, they're now bringing in a fated meeting. Again, here's a clock, another clock, and this is another clock. So tick-tock, pile number one, tick-tock. There is someone who's coming in. You're going to bump into someone, meet someone new completely. And this is fate. Fate is now going, we're now stepping in. And if you don't budge, we're now going to make your life so uncomfortable that you're now not going to know what to do. So what's going to happen is, at a certain time, at a certain date, you will either hear from a certain person or bump into a certain person. And Spirit is saying, now, this is the person you're supposed to be with. This is a fated meeting that comes in the month of May. So please pay very close attention to the people that you are being introduced to the people who come up in your dreams, to the people. There's something very fated. This is in the stars. It's going to happen, okay? And what Spirit is saying to you and what they're doing is you haven't got a lot of time. You're probably then going to have to make a decision. You either stay with this egotistical person or you move forward. And what's going to happen is you're going to have to go within. So the light within the world is Spirit saying you're going to have to now go within in the month of May and really think about your decisions. But you don't have much time. Okay. This is a matter of you either take advantage of this fated meeting or you stay with the narcissist, the egotistical person. It becomes your choice. But if you miss out on this fated meeting, you could miss out on your one true love. You could miss out on the one person that could actually make you happy. And then you have to stay with the egotistical person, okay? This is a matter of, again, it's urgent. You make a decision, you're going to have to make this decision quickly because it's like Spirit's giving you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Take it or leave it. So I pray like hell that most of you meet or find this reading before you meet this person because you don't want to let this person go. Okay, let's try and see if we can clarify with some cards. So, view of the ego. Now I'm going to shuffle right in front of you. I want you to realize how I do not make this up. Calling in your soulmate. It's in reverse. Okay, these are not reversal cards, but what this is saying is right now your present affirmation and visualizations are not coming together because you're so involved in this drama. Love yourself first. It's in reverse. Why? Because you don't even believe that you deserve. So you stick with this ego, and it's very sad, actually. I feel very, very sad for you. This egotistical person is so bad that what they've done is they've broken you down. They've made you believe that you don't deserve anyone else and that they're the only person because, again, that's what they've made you see. They're showing you, look at me. I'm the only person for you. I'm the best person. You're never going to get anyone like me. And so what they've done is they've broken you down, pile number one, and it breaks my heart to think that, because you don't even realize that God has someone so much better for you. And that's why this is all in reverse, because you don't love yourself enough or respect yourself. In fact, you've got no respect for yourself at the moment. You've got little to no respect because you've just allowed this person to take over. And Spirit is saying, because of that, you do not realize that you have something so amazing, so fated coming in. And this person might even be someone you already know, and you wouldn't even know it, because this person could be, God could send you dreams, they could send you names, they could send you songs, and you so don't realize, because you're not optimistic, but you have to retreat. Go within. Maybe it's time. Because look at this. Now, I'm doing this right in front of you, okay? I don't make this shit up. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of you, you know this person. You know who this person is. They come to you. They're friends. They're whatever. But Spirit is saying, you are so sucked into this other story that you can't see anything going forward. Right. So what else do we have for pile number one for the month of May? I mean, again, we have faith. All my cards just want to fly out. I think Spirit's just, they're so badly trying to get your attention, and you're so focused on this that you might need help. Okay, you might be willing to accept help. Maybe it's time you need help, because please go and Google narcissism. I said this in every pile number ones. So now pile number ones, again, if you're not dealing with this, not your pile, don't try and force it to make it fit. You are limitless. Okay, you can do anything you choose. So choose love is what Spirit's saying. You can do anything. You can have whatever you want. Why are you accepting less? Spend quality time, listen and talk to each other. That's this new person, the soulmate of yours. That you need to spend time with them. And I think when you do spend time with them, look at this at the bottom of the deck. It's so beautiful. Look at that love. Don't you want that love? Don't you want to know what it feels like to embrace someone that passionately wants you and wants all of you? Everything about you, just they breathe you in, a love connection that defies all explanation. No one's going to understand, and no one has to understand, because this is the person who you will wake up every morning with a smile on your face going, I am so lucky I met you. I mean, don't you want that? You know, I know it's scary, but Spirit is... Wow. I mean, you know, as much as things look really bad for you right now, Spirit wants you to really... Yeah, this may be someone you're friends with. You may be friends with this person, okay? And what Spirit is saying is really this person's actually a soulmate. Okay, so you might meet a friend, perhaps if you haven't met this person, if there's no one you can think of that could be a soulmate of yours, people that you continuously meet, continuously hear their name, continuously dream about, if there's no one in your sight, then you might meet someone that you may just find as a friend. Look at this, new love, bottom of the deck, romance. This is a new beginning for you, pile number one. And if you don't want to take it, Spirit's saying you don't have much time. If you don't take this, then someone else is going to take them, because this person's obviously amazing. And, you know, you're going to lose this person and spend the rest of your life regretting it. Okay, there's only so many times. This is your community. This is your soul tribe. This is part of who you are. This is the person you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. Because you so focus on what you don't have. You focus on the money you've lost. You focus on the house you lost. And Spirit's saying it will get better when you're with this person. When you walk away from this narcissist, you'll see your whole life will change. You'll have good luck, because you don't have this negative energies. It's like the devil hanging on you. No one's going to give the devil money. Okay, well, you are, but or time or energy, but it's not going to help you. Come to a compromise, okay? I'm really getting, if you come to a compromise with this other person, split up, maybe it's a house, just turn around and say, you know what, it's done. I want out, I want a divorce, I want to move out, or whatever it is, let's just come to a compromise, okay? I'll lose everything. I don't care what I have left to lose. All I need is X, Y, and Z, but I want you out. I want you out of my life. I don't want to hear from you again. I don't want to see you again. If you've got kids with this person, then we will discuss the kids, and that is it. I don't want to hear a thing from you. Tell me what you want. Let's close this chapter. Okay? Come to a compromise, because, as I say, there's someone else, and that someone else is someone who, and I'm gonna ask Spirit to give us a song. Okay, so here's this. When you hear the song, you'll either hear the song right before you're about to meet this person, or if you hear the song on the radio and this person's name or something comes up for you, you'll know. Let's start over, Daughtry. So, okay, I will pull one more. So again, for some of you, this is someone that you get a brand new beginning with. Okay, take you back. Okay, so this for a lot of you, We Belong Together. Okay, so We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. If Let's Start Over by Daughtry plays, Google the song so you know, if you don't know it. Take You Back, Russ Feet Kalani, and We Belong Together, Mariah Carey. Those are 3 songs. Okay, if any one of those 3 songs get played on the radio in the month of May, it's either before you meet this person, or maybe before you hear a message from them, or before you hear their name, or before you have a dream about them. So those are massive signs of who this person is. Okay, pile number 3, I cannot make this any more clearer than what it is. Time is of the essence. Don't miss this opportunity. Hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Love and light to you. And if you're going through this hard time, then I do send you lots of love. And take care. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2, and that's with the Green Aventurine. This is going to be your reading. So what we wanted to know is, what do you need to leave behind? Okay, so there's some kind of judgment, or maybe perhaps there's a call you've been expecting, because it wasn't reversed. Not that I take this in reversals, but I am just going to say maybe you've been expecting a call. This may have been from a Taurus, perhaps for some of you. And maybe it's been in reverse for a reason. So it may have been from a water sign as well. Maybe perhaps it's balancing your emotions more. These cards, even though they're not that brand new, some kind of again, I really feel like you need to leave behind expecting communication from someone, because call is coming through, communication, something to do with judgment or making a final decision. Yeah, the situation has ended for some of you, and you need to walk away from a situation that ended. Okay, so no matter what's happened, it's time for you to walk away. Okay, so we're going to get into pile number 3. I'm getting all my piles really mixed up. So if you've chosen this pile, you may need to look at pile number 3 for some. Okay. Now, when I get into what's currently happening, if this does not sound like your pile, you need to then move into a new pile. Okay. Right. So what is pile number 2 going through right now? 2 of Earth. So you are trying to make a decision. Okay. There's a choice perhaps between 2 people, maybe. This is another card of balancing, but this is equal give and take. So you're probably trying to decide which one you should give your energies to and which one is taking. Because there's something new, some kind of new, maybe communication with someone, or you've had some communication with someone that you feel quite a bit of passion for. And so you need to perhaps make a decision, okay, about this person, because there's something within you that has quite a lot of passion. And you may be trying to think whether you should give your time and energy to this person or not. So it's either 2 people you're trying to make a decision between, or this is someone that you have an inkling of passion for. It might even be quite sexual. You might be having a bit of a sexual passionate situation, and it's quite balanced, okay? And maybe you just needed to make a decision, and you need to leave that behind now so that you can then move forward in the month of May towards what you're wanting, okay? So if you're completely single, then you may just be thinking about passion, thinking about equal give and take, thinking about it. Maybe you're deciding whether you should go online dating or not. Okay, so a decision needs to be made. Head over heart. You need to kind of pull back and sort of take action is what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, so what's coming forward for pile number 2 in the month of May? So you're kind of sabotaging a situation, okay? And again, it's because you cannot make a decision. Your head is telling you one thing, your heart is telling you other. The situation is balanced, okay? It also might mean for some of you there's it's because there's been something deceptive. Okay, so if it's not sabotage, then there may be deception, but we'll see as we go along. Again, not to say that someone's cheating or lying. You will know that if they are. In your heart of hearts, you have that answer already. It could just be the fact that maybe you are feeling a little bit deceptive at the moment because you can't make a decision. You see there's movement coming, okay? The month of May has movement. And so Spirit's saying it's time for you to make that decision and make a move. And it's to something that you can work pretty well with. So you might have someone in mind, even perhaps that you may, have, maybe you work with this person, or maybe you can actually work with this person. There's something about a team. This is a team player, someone who will be on the same side as you. But at the moment, it kind of feels like someone's living on their own terms. They may be living on their own terms, or someone's people pleasing. And so they want to be independent, and they don't really want to conform to any set of rules or something. But so this is maybe someone you're dealing with, or this might be you at the moment, trying to fight against certain rules, or feeling like there's a set of rules that you're supposed to abide by and not wanting to do that. And whatever this may be, it's definitely confusing you into moving forward. Okay, so not too sure what that's all about, but we've got love, which is a soulmate. Okay, so there's definitely soulmate energies coming in. So let me just, look at that, soulmate on top of soulmate. How funny is that? You saw me. I literally hasn't even, this could be the one bottom of the deck. This is very similar to a pile number ones, but a pile number one still dealing with a very narcissistic situation. So look at this. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's why you are still stuck. It's like you have perhaps a physical attraction to someone, or you have a sexual attraction to someone, and you don't think that this person, that it could be more than that. Okay? And Spirit is saying this is very balanced. It's a very balanced situation. You guys, Three of Earth, you guys can work together, like literally work together if you don't already. Or, this is a team player. This is someone who will work with you in a team. So you'll go forward in quite a good team. The only person who's stopping you by the looks of things is you. It's like you don't trust it. You don't trust the situation at all. Okay, maybe you feel like it goes against your religion, or it goes against. I would like to know, what is the Seven of Earth about? This is quite interesting. The Seven of Earth. This person is worth waiting for. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, it's time to free yourself. Okay, so you have to free yourself from something. You've lost control of your life, and it could be something that's quite deceptive, and that deceptiveness is something you have to free yourself from. Okay, because this person is worth it. It's divine timing kind of may have come into play. If you've been waiting a long time, then you do deserve love, and divine timing is just telling you that this person, keep an eye open, okay, at the new people that may be coming into your life. This is something that's very passionate, something very healing. This could be perhaps for some of you, not all of you, there could be someone from the past returning, just throwing it out there. Okay, so let's see, what else does Spirit want to, okay, your card's just coming out. Practice compassion. Okay, so see the other person's, see them from a fresh perspective. Okay, so this is someone staring at a bird, and they really, the light is shining on that bird, and there's something about this person that this bird, that this person's not particularly happy about. Like, they're curious, but they're not particularly happy. And what Spirit is saying is, maybe you need to talk more, because there is a huge stone hanging over the throat chakra, and this is blue. So you might need to see them from a different perspective. Maybe you're focusing too much on the negative of the situation and not enough on the positive. And if you start to see this person in all their positives, so don't look at all their flaws, but really zoom in, hyper-focus, because this guy's hyper-focused on their good qualities, you might start to realize this person's your soulmate. But you have to like zoom in onto the beauty, onto the peace, onto the really loving nature of this person, perhaps, is what I'm getting. And maybe when you start to look at that and not see all their flaws, you might start to realize, wow, okay, this is my person. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And again, look, someone else is focusing on something else. I kind of feel like, again, this person's maybe free. Maybe this is quite a free soul, and you're not used to that. You might be used to a certain kind of person, or you kind of date a certain kind of people, or there's a certain kind of look that you normally go to. And again, you are curious. There is something about this person that does bring you in. You may not understand it. And like I say, it could be someone who's just so different from what you understand. And again, this is someone it's just so funny. You have two cards of someone that's zooming in and the light, and this one's in a glass, and maybe you feel like this person's too free or too beautiful or too attractive or just too different. And you're worried about how other people are going to talk or whatever. And Spirit is saying, why do you care? This is your soulmate. Do you really care? Do you want to be happy? And look here, spiritual connection. This is a relationship that goes beyond lifetimes. You guys have known each other for many, many, many lifetimes. Look at the dancing. You guys maybe dance together. You may come from a time where music is important to you. This is romance, romance, romance. But you're focused on something else. Focus on love. Now look here. Look for the good in everyone. Again, you need to look further than what's going on. Now this is a dragon, okay? Scaly, ugly, But again, look how this person's very, you have, oh gosh, this is so funny. So this one's focused, and these are two people that within the dreams, within your dream world, you guys are with each other. You may physically be with each other, but emotionally something is disconnecting. And this one's focusing on a dragon. And the dragon is scaly and ugly. But deep down inside, look for the good. Because when you focus on this person's good, you're going to be amazed at how this person's been who you're wanting all along. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Okay? I really cannot emphasize this any more than what I actually literally have right now. Okay? So, what else can we tell pile number 2 about their love life in the month of appreciation? Yeah, you need to appreciate. This is, again, someone, giving, taking. This is an equal give and take. For once in your life, you're probably not used to someone who gives to you all the time. You probably don't understand what it means to have someone actually love you and give to you all the time. This is appreciation. Appreciate this person. Look after this person. Cherish this person. And this person will look after and cherish you. Celebration. Yeah, this is a love that's worth celebrating. You may have had a lot of despair and bad luck in the past, but this is a love that's worth celebrating. Okay? And yeah, just be careful. Don't allow boredom. Be careful that you're focusing on things that maybe you feel like this person's a bit boring, and you know what? Don't do that. Okay? Focus on the good. Don't focus on all the other stuff. That's why you're not seeing this person for who they are. I mean, soulmate cannot literally come out for the third time, pile number 2. I mean, honestly, if you have any doubt that this person's your soulmate, this is the second time that third time, because the Lover's card is the soulmate card. You got the soulmate card, you got the soulmate card. You clearly don't realize what you have sitting in front of you, okay? This is someone you got a lot of serenity with, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. This is similar to pile number 1, except for pile number 1 seems to be stuck in a really bad relationship. So watch pile number 1 for some of you. It may resonate, it may not, but if you're free and single, then it probably won't. This is someone who's still very stuck. Oh gosh, well, all my cards are falling apart, so you might just feel like that right now. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 songs, and if you hear these songs when you're with this person, just before you meet this person, in your dreams, or hear the song and you dream about this person, then again, Spirit is giving you another, sure, you got quite a few songs here. Okay, so one of them is Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Please go and hear it. Hello by Adele. Willow by Taylor Swift. You have to go listen to these songs so that, I Will Always Love You Whitney Houston, and My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion. Okay, so those are 4 songs that have come out. 5 songs, sorry, I can't count today. 5 songs that have come out. So go and Google all those songs so you know what song they are, okay? These are songs that are going to come on either before you see this person, while you're with this person, before you dream about them, or just after you dream about them. And this is another sign if you haven't already been given like so many. Okay, pile number 2. Hope you get in pretty soon. Hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello, pile number 3. This is going to be your reading if you chose. Believe it or not, this is a pink quartz. Right, so what are you giving up? What is now ending for pile number 3 in the month of... Okay, so you may be dealing with your financial situation, or working. Maybe you've been more focused on the money and you've been manifesting. Maybe you're manifesting love and that's finally coming. You might have had to have the willpower in order to carry on. Maybe you're working on your public recognition. And you've been giving to yourself a lot, which is awesome. I mean, I don't take any of those as a negativity, but it's definitely preparing you. I kind of feel like you're preparing yourself for something really gorgeous to come in the month of May. But let's just see. Pile number 1. What is pile number 1 going to leave behind in the month of April? What's no longer going to be really relevant because they have to kind of leave behind or walk away from, or what must end when it comes to, especially the 30th. This is eclipse season. For those of you who have got TikTok, go check out my TikTok channel. I've got all the different ways that you can be affected. Okay, so it's, yes, you've evaluated, there's some assessments, so some endings and moving into a new direction, okay? You may be leaving behind some kind of spirituality, or maybe you're doing a lot of spiritual work, and that will benefit you a lot now, and help you. There could also be for some of you a long-term commitment that you may be ending in order to move into a new direction. This is you bossing up, or perhaps maybe this is someone you're dealing with, could be an Aries for some of you, but this is something about maybe you've been working a lot on yourself and on your life, and that's no longer, not no longer going to be relevant. Of course, this is all relevant, but it's now ending, as in that's maybe the reason why you're single. For some of you, you felt a little bit trapped in a situation, and all of that's about to end, because I feel like things are going to kind of move forward for you. All the things in all the areas where you've been quite stuck. So you may have been, perhaps, even if you're not single, been more focused on your spirituality, be more focused on yourself, your leadership. For others, it is a situation where there has been something that you've assessed and you've decided it's time for you to move into a new direction. It's time for you to boss up and move into something more deeper, more spiritual. Okay, so let's see, what is coming in May for pile number 3? What is coming in the month of May? What's coming in the month of May? What's now coming forward for pile number 3? Okay, so there may be a decision that has to be made next month. For some of you, it's something that's been a long time coming, or someone who's been taken a long time perhaps to come in, and maybe it's because they're taking such a long time. You're not really too sure whether you can trust this situation. We do have here someone who's very loyal, honorable, and kind, and dedicated. Okay, so this is someone that you can work with. Okay. So I'm not really too sure, unless it's just because they've been such a long time in coming that you're not really too sure if you can trust this person. But this is someone who will honor their commitments with you. Yeah, you may be quite holding your ground, or standing up for yourself and not taking anything that you don't feel is worthwhile. So just be careful you're not too defensive. Okay. But this is someone you can work with, literally maybe working with, or you can work with together. It's a good teamwork. You guys work well in a team. There are still quite secrets, or there's still something that's not coming forward here. Okay, so let's see, maybe I can get more information, because I'm not getting like, yes, there's a lot of spiritual, there could be a spiritual union or something, but I'm not getting a ton of love. I'm getting a lot of working together with someone, or let's just see, why don't we? Because maybe that's why you need to make a decision, or you haven't made a decision in the month of May, because, so we do have religious factors. So what did I say? There's unity, there's some kind of religious factors, and maybe that's why you need to make a decision, because you have maybe perhaps been working very hard on your own religion or your very own spiritual beliefs, and maybe this person and you have a different bond, and that's why a different belief. You may be going away in the month of May, perhaps. There's definitely someone that you're going to find you'll have an attraction to. Okay, this person, okay, there is a soulmate with someone, but at the bottom of the deck, there is someone you have to free yourself from, or free yourself, maybe even it's beliefs, limiting beliefs that you might have, or feeling like you're stuck. You need to free yourself up for that. Okay, so we've got quite a few. So something that you've, okay, so Spirit is saying they understand that you've waited a long time, and maybe that's why you don't believe that this is it, because you've waited such a long time, okay? But Spirit is saying it's worth the wait that you've had to go through, okay? Divine timing is being at play. Yes, at the moment, you see, I did say that. I feel like you've been working a lot on yourself, on your career, and your finances, and so this has all been a factor, along with your spiritual beliefs, or your spiritual upbringing, or your spirituality. And now in the month of May, it's time for you to now just liven up a little bit on that things, and maybe focus a little bit more on love than what you have been, okay? You could be getting to know someone. You might be having this honeymoon blissful period with someone, or maybe when you go away on some kind of holiday, you might meet someone, and again, it's like you feel like you've waited such a long time that you might doubt this situation. Spirit saying it's time for you to choose love, okay? You always have a choice. What did I say? Make the choice. Okay, but make this one with love. So there's definitely a choice coming up, okay? Physical touch. So there's attraction, there's physical touches, there's a tender touch can mean so much. So if you're with someone, and maybe perhaps someone you really fancy, Spirit is saying somehow find a way to understand that this person might just need your touch, okay? Yes, things seem very romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So yes, don't be too. Queen of Air is a little bit of an icy queen, okay? She's very strict. She knows what she wants. She's an independent woman. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Just take the energies. This is someone who's highly independent. They know what they want. They cut through the bullshit. Okay, this is a non-bullshitter person. Okay, so this is not you. Then this is the person you're dealing with, and so. Don't take that coldness as something that someone who doesn't really just want your love and your attention, and you may be quite confused, because there's a lot of fears that are holding you back. You still might feel like you're trapped in an illusion, and you feel like you just can't get out of it. And Spirit's saying that's why you can't make a decision. There's something about the situation that just makes you very scared, very, very cold. Okay, so just be aware of the fact that you need to love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the most. You do deserve this love. Okay, you may have waited such a long time that you're not really even too sure if you should be dealing with this person. Okay. So for pile number 3, love. Let's see. Is there anything Spirit wants you to know or to deal with? Yeah, you might have to just purify your thoughts a little bit. Maybe your thoughts are a little bit strict or toxic, or, let it go a little bit. Let go and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't try to control the situation. Don't try and be us queen, okay, or us king. Relax a little bit. Try and purify your thoughts, your mind, everything that you need. Pile number 3, love. Is it, No, there's definitely a new love, friendship. Yeah. So this is someone who you may be friends with, but back of the deck is divine timing. So again, divine timing is coming into play. Maybe now this is the time. Maybe divine timing is finally here. And this may be a completely new love for some of you. You may be friends with this person in the beginning, but there's an attraction. Something about this person makes you feel very scared. It could be past situations that you've been entrapped in, past relationships that you have to release. Even if you haven't dated this person in years, emotionally you might still be very, very caught with this person. Okay, very fearful. And this is going to affect you. I am going to get, okay, so do we have anything here for pile number 3? Month of May, love, month of May, love. Yeah, you see, deprivation, you're holding on too tightly, you're scared, you're petrified. For some of you, there could be a baby involved, or there could be a new person, new love. New life is being breathed breath into your love life. Okay, this is a new beginning for you. So it doesn't matter what's happened in the past, this is a brand new beginning. I'm going to get a sign for you for a love song. Please listen to all of them so that you know what the song is and who the song is about. So this is a sign. Spirit, please give us a sign for pile number 3. When they hear the sign, you will either dream about this person after hearing this on the song, on the music. I can't talk. Maybe this is how you feel. You feel like you just can't express yourself. You feel so frozen. Oh, someone's frozen, definitely. When you hear the song on the radio, it will be a sign that this person is for you. Okay, let's start over, Daughtry. What you know about love, Pop Smoke. And we'll get one more song for people. Any one of these songs come in on the radio, ask Spirit to please. These are your signs that either before you meet this person or see this person, you will hear this song come on the radio and you will know that this is your person. I want to know what love is. Foreigner. Okay, so those are 3 songs. Any one of those songs could be playing on the radio either before you meet them or just before you see them or after you've met them or whatever. But those will be the signs that you will get from Spirit that you know that this is your person. Pile number 3, that is what I have for you. Hopefully you have a fantastic month ahead. There could be, like I said, could be some confusion. Just try and go with it. Have fun. Don't be so cold and so rigid, okay? Have a fantastic month and I'll chat to you soon.